Hello, Revd Peter here, standing outside the beautiful St Andrews at Skegby with some really exciting news to share with you. But before the news, let me say a great big thank you for all your generous support of the renewal project Phase 1. The great news is that we've been able to repair the tower, but we haven't stopped there. Because of your generosity, we're looking forward now to Phase 2, and that's what this video is all about, to tell you what our plans are and for you to meet some of the people who are going to help to make those plans come to fruition. So over the last year, we've been talking and praying and consulting and trying to work out what we think that God is prompting us to do next with the interior of St Andrew's Church. We want it to be even more beautiful and even more practical, welcoming people into the building and helping it to be a place of safety, of great joy and of good fellowship. So we'd love now to show you what those ideas are. Come and have a look. So since arriving at St Andrews 2 years ago, I've loved worshipping in this space. This building is beautiful, but it's also a building of its age, and therefore it needs updating and upgrading in what we want to do here. We want to renew our heating system to make it green, environmentally friendly. We're changing the vestry into a really good meeting space. We're getting rid of the boiler house and in its place an extension for a kitchen and modern requirement toilets. We need to level the floor to put in flexible seating, and we need to think about the access through the south door. We have 3 teams who are going to help us move forward on all these ambitions. The first looking at the interior space, the second thinking about how we raise the money, and the third to spread the message of what we want to do.
My name's Sue Mountain. I'm privileged to be a warden here at St Andrews, and I head up the Holy Space team. Our team are responsible for enhancing the church with all of the improvements that we want to make. We have to source the plans, the measurements, contractors and costings. We need to research the history of the building so that the improvements we make don't detract from this beautiful church but improve it. I was recently privileged to host a meeting with the Regional Diocesan Advisory Committee, who looked at our plans and proposals, and they are totally behind everything that we want to do.
Hi, I'm Karen Bradshaw. I've been part of St Andrew's family for 45 years. My role leading our new fundraising initiatives. God's Resources is a lovely team who are working really hard. Our church family have already raised a fantastic £65,000 to get us started. Well, we are continuing with our fundraising and exploring external grants.
I'm Pete, and I'm a church warden here at St Andrews, and I'm delighted to be part of the renewal. My role is to support all the groups that are working towards renewal and to underpin everything they do. What I'm hoping for is that the congregation have a nice, warm, welcoming, comfortable worship area which is stimulating, and also that the whole building is available for the community to use in a more modern and contemporary manner.
I'm Mike Collins, and my role is to head up the communications team. We call that the message team. Well, I'm privileged to lead a small group of really talented communicators, and our role is to make sure that as the changes develop within the project, everybody knows about them, everybody's excited by them, to make changes that are necessary and relevant for generations to come. Well, of course, we are telling the story, and we have a relationship with probably the best storyteller that's ever been on earth, and that's Jesus Christ.
For over 1,000 years, St Andrews has stood on the hill looking over Skegby with a loving eye. We want this building to be the best it possibly can to welcome our community into.
Our children see St Andrew's Church as their church. It makes me so proud as a head teacher to see the children stand up the front, reading and singing, the fact that they feel so comfortable there, the fact they feel so confident. I think for the children particularly, it'll make it a comfortable environment. And the fact that the heating will be improved would be a massive benefit for the children. And obviously bearing in mind we are trying to be carbon neutral, and as a school we're supporting that and do lots of things in school as well. So the fact that children will be able to associate that with church is a real positive.
Well, it's just a fantastic, exciting time for Skegby. The work that's going into the project will make it a success. St Andrews has always been a safe haven, but we're going to be able to offer even more facilities and make the church accessible for a wide range of groups, providing a wide range of services. And the people here are so committed and dedicated to making it work.
It's a lovely building. It's got a lot of history to it. The only downside to it is the toilets and the kitchen. I know we have a lot of elderly members of the congregation who worry about using the toilet. So if we had a new disabled toilet, they would feel a lot happier.
The renewal project is important for everybody in our communities. I feel it will encourage more people to come to church, to encourage the younger generation and the older generation to mix together in a warm environment and in a secure, beautiful place, and just benefit from speaking to other people and hearing the word of God.
I think out of all of the aspects of the plan, this space that we're in now, the vestry, excites me the most. At the minute, we use it as a storage area. As you can see, we've got toys all around us, but we could really open this out by introducing the glass panel walls and making this a really safe, warm environment for our young people to play and learn.
I like the focus on the green energy because I think it's important that we look after our world.
I'm really pleased to see that the floor is going to be levelled. I think it's going to be really lovely that it will be accessible to many more people and much safer with that level floor.
I really like the idea of the extension and the new toilets in the kitchen, but also renewables in terms of green energy.
I think the main part about it is that we're looking outward as well as looking forward, and we're going to create a wonderful space in here that can be used for so many different things, for so many different people, and especially for the church, because I think that the church leaders and the service leaders will be able to transform this wonderful space as a wonderful place of worship.
The months ahead represent a really exciting opportunity for us to do something creative about the challenges that face us here at St Andrews. We want to renew not only the building but also the people and our outreach to the community. We're really excited about this. Jesus' life is like a light in the darkness, and that light continues to shine when his people meet for friendship and fellowship, which is why we want this building to be so welcoming and hospitable for anyone who wants to come into it. Down the generations, people have enabled our building to live and serve our community. We invite you to join us in this exciting project. If you're able to support us financially, that would be wonderful. If you can't, then please don't. But thank you for your prayers, thank you for your interest, and thank you for sharing in this wonderful ambition.